Hi, this is Alex Weick. This is Brandeis Talks Back for the Justice and BTV. Today we're going to be asking Brandeis students what their experience was like on Friday during the lockdown.
I was stuck in Ziv, and it was kind of unpleasant. There wasn't a lot to do. They said it was okay to go on campus, so we went to USDAN. It was really nice out, which is unfortunate because we all wanted to be outside.
Were you freaked out?
I mean, I guess at first, just because it was just really close to where we were, but I ended up actually going to the C-store, and like a lot of people were coming in. Brandeis wasn't really, although on the news it said everywhere that we should be on, Waltham was on lockdown, Brandeis wasn't really on lockdown.
Well, I was off campus, so I didn't see on campus during the day, but when I was able to come to campus at night, the police were still checking IDs. And then last Saturday night, I talked to President Lawrence about, the police, and he said, it's great that they finally got to see, that the cops do a lot for Brandeis, and they do keep us safe, during the day and during crises. I think that was a good thing that came out of the situation.
So I was kind of trapped at Brandeis for the weekend, which was interesting to say the least. And I guess the biggest problem of my lockdown experience was probably the feeling that I couldn't go outside on the day that was the most beautiful day. It sucked.
It was odd to me that people were so frightened by these local events and seemingly so not frightened by the acts of terror that happen every day around the world. I mean, the other day, I think on Friday, there was a multitude of children in Pakistan who died, and there is, of course, the conflict going on in Syria. And so I kind of see these acts of violence as something that unfortunately happens every day in our world. And at least I hope from Friday's events and the past week's events that people can realize how scary it is to be around violence immediately, and how scary it is when your family and your loved ones are affected by violence, or even if they're not, how scary it is. And recognize that people live their lives every day dealing with this. So it's a nice perspective.